Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mooney here, and today I've got episode 8 of the Underdog show, and this is featuring Bristol City, and I've got a number of matches. It's not just a normal one match to show you. Firstly, because this one leaves the second match I unfortunately lost, and the third match I won, so with him actually scoring a pretty decent goal, which you'll see at the end of the video. So, first off, Bristol City, one of the probably the most enjoyable teams on the Underdog show I've had to play with. I've actually played with them just normally for a couple of games because I have enjoyed playing with them. I'm sorry for any Bristol Rovers fans. I'm not in with the rivalry of that, but I know it's probably a big rivalry. So sorry about that, but Bristol City are a good team on FIFA, and I'm sure Ed will like this one. Anyway, the first key player that I'm going to talk about is David James. Obviously, he used to play for Portsmouth, he used to play for England, Liverpool as well, probably unfortunately for us. But he is a good keeper in this game, and especially for a championship side, he is a good keeper, rank 79. Now, the strikers, I think this is the most important part because, well, it's like the defence, yeah, the average, so is the midfield, which I'll talk a bit more about after the strikers. Now, the strikers, wait, I'll get to the formation actually. The formation that I like to play is the 4-1-2-1-2. This is the formation I always play. The default formation for Bristol City is 4-3-3, and that's playing with wingers. So I didn't like that. I don't like that formation. I find that it's too enclosed. The midfielders nowhere to be seen. So I'll play my 4-1-2-1-4-2 formation, and that really works. And then I like to play Nicky. I think it's Nicky Maynard. I'm not sure. And Stead up front. And these are the two, well, best players that I can find that go front. Maynard is a 75 striker, got 79 acceleration, and sprint speed is 80, so he's a pretty fast player for this type of team. He's really good, and his finishing, I'm sure I'll get it up now. Yeah, his finishing is 79 is really good for a player of, like, say, his standards. Now, Stead finishing is 70, which I suppose isn't as good as Maynard's at 79, but I think he's actually a better finisher than the game gives him credit for. His sprint speed is 66 and his acceleration is 67. If you see in this video, I just can't get away from people, and that is really unfortunate because he's a good player, he's strong, he's quite tall. He's 6'3", so he is a good player. But Nicky Maynard get there in with the speed, and Stead with the height is really good with the aerial ability. And skill moves, there's not many. For some reason, Danny Rose won't show up, so I can't get his stats up. And there's not many skill moves. I think the highest is 3 in there with all the strikers and all the midfielders. So there's not much skills you can do. I think, and especially Danny Rose, he's a good player, a really good player. And I like to play Keogh. He's a centre forward for Bristol City. I like to play him behind strikers in the centre attack and mid. He's actually quite fast. I don't think he's not coming up in like the team management, so I can't tell you stats. But if you see in the game, I've played with him in the 2 second games. He's a really good player. He hits the post. If you want to go back to I think it's the Chelsea game, and he's a good player. I'd recommend playing him as well. And the midfield, well, Elliott, for some reason he's ranked 68, but I think that again it's not giving him enough credit, and what a fantastic goal that was. I wanted to watch the replay, I didn't skip it. It was actually a really good goal. And Elliott in the midfield is really good, and I will play Cisse at centre defensive mid, and then just the normal back four, Nuwa and Danny Rose on left mid, Elliott on right mid. So that's it for this video. I did hope you enjoyed the tips I can give you with Bristol City, the key players, the new layout of the Underdog show, because this is probably the first proper one I've ever done. And if you can like the video, that would really help me out. If you want to write a comment who you'd want to see in the next Underdog show, or any improvements for my content, I'd really appreciate it. And that's about it, guys, so I'll see you later.